Hello everyone. Welcome to the 24th part of Solo Max Level Newbie. A big thank you to my Patreon supporters, your support means the world to me. If anyone else would like to contribute, you can join my channel membership or Patreon for as low as $1. Every bit helps, and I'm grateful for each of you. Now, let's dive into the story. The part begins with a haunting image of a broken moon, casting an eerie light over the scene. A voice echoes, "Is everyone here?" Then I'll start. This is the regular conference of the higher floor managers of the Tower of Trials. The atmosphere is tense as the managers convene to discuss pressing matters. The first topic is dire. A small-scale war has broken out between the divinities of North Europe and Egypt on the higher floors. Many residents under their protection have died, and the balance of the floors has been destabilized. The gravity of the situation is clear, and the stress of it all is evident as one manager groans, "Damn it, we're going to have a ton of documents to process because of this mess." Another manager, less sympathetic, retorts, "Hey, don't complain. You're not the only one working here." The bickering is cut short as one of the leaders reminds them all of their primary duty. Let's keep this in mind. We, the higher floor managers, are here to protect the rules of the Tower of Trials. Our task is to ensure that the 7 crowns, necessary to reach the last floor, go to a worthy person. We do not intervene in anything else beyond that. Isn't that right, Hastings? Hastings, a mysterious figure with a calm demeanor, replies, "Of course." But the meeting takes a more serious turn as another manager raises a concern. "I was informed that there have been traces of ancient beings' mana on the 50th floor. What's with that? Aren't you in charge of them?" The room falls silent as everyone processes the implications. What? The ancient beings? If that's true, it would be a serious breach of the treaty, another manager says, the tension rising. But Hastings remains composed, reassuring them, "Don't worry, I'm taking good care of them. Just because there were traces of their mana doesn't mean they've broken out of their seals. Have I ever disappointed you? I did well, even during the Empire's general rally and the revolution of the spirits." The other managers reluctantly agree, acknowledging Hastings' past successes. "That's true. Hastings has done well until now. So I would appreciate it if you would trust me," he says. The room finally settles down. The one manager can't resist a parting shot. "You're nothing more than some strange goblin." The scene shifts to the 25th floor of the Tower of Trials, in the Murim territory. Alice, with wide eyes, exclaims, "Whoa! Murim sure has nice views. It must be so nice for the players, having all this to roam around." Jin-hyuk chuckles, noticing her newfound habit. "You keep coming out of the ring whenever you want now, huh?" he teases. Alice grins sheepishly, "Well, I want to look around too." But William, always the practical one, interrupts, "Sorry to interrupt, but your outfits are too conspicuous. Why don't we change first?" Alice eagerly changes into a new outfit and, twirling around, asks, "How do I look in this outfit?" William, ever the gentleman, replies, "You look incredibly beautiful." Alice then asks, "Where are we headed now?" William points to the towering peak in the distance, "Up that heavenly mountain, which you can see behind me." Alice, looking at the steep climb, sighs, "I can't even fly when I'm in this form. Am I supposed to walk all the way?" Jin-hyuk, amused, reassures her, "What are you worried for?" But his thoughts are elsewhere. He remembers the cryptic message he received from Iwan after defeating the Wailing Witch. Just 2 sentences that made it through the system's interruptions, he muses. "I'm guessing there's something here that he wants to show me. Could there be something so great here that he thought it worthy to mention it? Or maybe, is it something so dangerous that he's worried about it?" To make the journey easier, Jin-hyuk ingeniously commands spirits to act as vehicle tires. He guides them up the rocky path, saying, "It's quite the rocky ride, guys." The salamander spirit apologizes, "Is that so? Sorry, we'll do better." Jin-hyuk urges them, "Let's hurry it up. The sun's gonna set." The spirits respond in unison, "Yes, sir." As they move along, Alice observes, "You seem pretty used to riding this kind of stuff." William, with a hint of pride, responds, "Yes, I've ridden something similar before. In order to continue serving him, I should get used to this kind of thing." The scene transitions to the Heavenly Demon Divine Cult headquarters at the Heavenly Demon Palace. The atmosphere is charged with tension. A voice demands, "Have you yet to locate the Supreme?" Another man, clearly under pressure, apologizes, "I apologize." "Continue searching. We must find him no matter what," the voice commands. Iwan enters the room, bowing respectfully. I greet you. At this rate, the orthodox bastards will try to break the treaty. We received an unbelievable amount of assets and goods in return for helping the Murim alliance with their war against the Empire. If they realize that the Supreme is not here, they will attack us. The Dark Emperor, a figure of immense authority, dismisses the concerns with a wave of his hand. Don't get so ahead of yourself. The Supreme is just gone for a bit. Why are you being so dramatic? The heavenly demon divine cult will not fall. Isn't that so, Left Guardian? We are introduced to Samaja, the third most powerful figure in the cult. With a serious tone, he says, I have nothing to worry about since you're so fit and healthy. But it is indeed true that the cult members are anxious. The heavenly demon divine cult worships power. It's already been 3 months since the Supreme, who can be considered the symbol of power, has been gone. No matter how much a dragon tries to cover up the empty throne, it'll be difficult to cover it in its entirety, don't you agree? The Dark Emperor, unfazed, smiles and asks, Old Dragon? But Samaja, releasing a surge of powerful energy, challenges him, Are you finally willing to fight me now, Old Dragon? The Emperor, still smiling, warns, You've got quite the temper. Don't provoke me like that just because the Supreme is not here. I may be an old dragon, but I have enough strength to protect the cult while the Supreme is gone. And even if you have gone through a metamorphosis, you are still an old man like me. The Emperor suddenly remembers something. Ah, right. A new disciple I recently took in is actually coming here. He's strong enough to be of great help to us. Will you go greet him? Samaja, intrigued, asks, That old man brought in his disciple? Just then, Jin Hyuk arrives at the palace, casually commenting, Good work. You should work on your cornering skills, though. This is the heavenly demon palace where the Dark Emperor lives. The gates sure are massive. But before he can take in the surroundings, someone leaps onto the roof in front of him, pointing a sword. It's you. The person who pretends to be the Dark Emperor's disciple, the figure accuses. Wu Liang steps forward, bowing slightly. I am Wu Liang of the Black Wind Society. He really is what you claimed him to be. But Jin Hyuk, sensing the tension, warns, There's no use, Wu Liang. Look at him. He has no intentions of hearing us out. The stranger immediately attacks, unleashing a poisonous misty cloud. The air thickens with venom as the assailant declares, I have no personal vendetta against you, outsider. I am just following the order of the higher-ups. Do not resent me. He follows up with poison cloud murder, aiming to overwhelm Jin Hyuk with the deadly gas. Wu Liang, sensing the danger, shouts, My liege. It's poison. You must get out of there. But Alice, calm as ever, holds Wu Liang back. You just sit back and watch. Just think about how it all unfolds whenever you're worried about him in a situation. Jin Hyuk, with a confident smile, begins to inhale all the poison, much to everyone's shock. He activates Thousand Poison, a skill that detoxifies any poison he absorbs. The system chimes in, detoxifying the absorbed poison. The assailant, eyes wide with disbelief, mutters, What the hell? This is the end. Subscribe for more.